Hello everybody, and welcome back once again to Let's Play Skyrim. Last time we left off it was a shorter session, and it involved me heading back to the College of Winterhold to save it from the clutches of the Thalmarancano. Upon doing so, using the Staff of Magnus and defeating him in the Hall of Elements, we were bestowed with the title of Archmage of the College. Now for the young apprentice Elwynn, as he was quite the shocking revelation to be promoted and thrust into the limelight of head of the College of Winterhold, just like that. I mean, what we achieved was fairly, memorable in terms of saving the whole college, and therefore he definitely earned that title in his own right, but he doesn't yet feel ready. Over the past few days he's been thinking long and hard about how he's going to proceed in the future. He's had a few things to do. He's brought all his belongings from downstairs in the apprentices' quarters up to the Archmage quarters here. So his books are in this footlocker, his items to sell are in the big wardrobe over here, and in here are his things to keep for his enchanting at a later date. Over here, as we give you a guided, let me give you a guided tour of the quarters here, folks. Over here, around the corner, we have all sorts of potions and alchemical ingredients. Now, I didn't want to strip them off the shelves because it would make them look rather bare, so I just left them there for ornamental purposes. Here is the alchemy lab itself, and in here is my ingredients. There we go. And my herb garden again. I haven't picked any herbs from here because I want them to be decorative, rather than me plucking everything here and having nothing left to look at. Okay, so that's that. So we've done a bit of changing rooms. What else have we done? Oh yes, we have done some studying. Elwynn has decided that if he is to be Archmage, he needs to start advancing his magical abilities again, and therefore he's spent some time over the past few days practicing some more of his spells. So all skills, apart from Restoration, are now above level 50. Illusion's 55, Conjuration's 52, Destruction 52, Alteration 53, and that's it. Restoration was increased to 45. It's rather difficult to level up Restoration without actually being in battle, whereas Alteration can be increased with Telekinesis. Destruction in battle, Conjuration with Soul Trap on a dead body, and Illusion with Muffle. So they can be upgraded fairly straightforwardly. Destruction is fine because that's our main power, the main spell school that we're using. Restoration, on the other hand, is a little bit more tricky because we don't use Restoration in battle. Some people have asked why I use potions and not Restoration. Because Restoration will take mana, and I would prefer to use my mana for offensive spells, so I pop up on potions instead. So he's that's what he's done. He's done some magical study. He's brought his equipment up from the quarters downstairs, and he's gone shopping. He's gone to sell a lot of his wares. There's still plenty more to sell, but he's sold some of the loot from Labyrinthian, I think it was called, and he's now got 9,000 gold. The reason why he has less gold now than when he left Labyrinthian is because he's also purchased every spell possible at his current level. So the spells which were outstanding were Revenant, Bound Bow and Banished Daedra, all purchased from the Conjuration School. Illusion, we purchased Frenzy and Rally, and in Restoration, Repel Lesser Undead and Turn Undead. So a fair few spells to purchase, which we have done, and that's why our total gold has gone down slightly, despite the fact that we sold a whole host of things. Now we still have plenty more things to sell, but we will do that in good time. So that was what Elwynn was spending most of his time doing as we proceed to go about our daily business now. We've been sat here for long enough. And then apart from that, obviously he's got his new robes on, as you can see, his Archmage robes. Yes, very nice indeed, mister. So he's also level 24 now. I think we left off at level 21. He's now level 24 due to his recent magical study. We're leaving Ancano's body here to be mopped up by the cleaners, all in good time. So apart from all of that other stuff he's been doing with his time, he spent at least a couple of days sat pondering what he's going to do with himself in the future. What does it mean to be the archmage of the college? Now, certain things happen in one's life which changes your outlook and changes the way you behave. And being thrust... Morning, Zago. It is morning. Being thrust into the limelight, so to speak, being thrust into a position of responsibility. One which we don't only have to consider our own actions, but we have to consider our actions in terms of how they will be perceived on the college. If we bring shame upon ourselves as the archmage, then no doubt we are bringing shame upon the establishment, and that is something Elwynn will simply not allow to happen. So he's been doing some thinking, and he's going to have to start acting more like an archmage and less like a student, shall we say. Running away at the first sign of danger? An archmage would not do that. Not a chance in the world. Anyway, let's press on as I'm walking around here, just admiring his robes, really. Yes, so no more running about like a scared schoolgirl at the first sign of trouble, running behind Brulina, who is now promoted to our personal assistant, no less. But yes, we need to fight things head on. We need to learn more about our spells. Now we, or Elwynn, as of up until now, has refused, as we step over the dead body here, refused to use certain spells, namely spells that involve summoning weapons or summoning undead or Daedra, for fear that they are dark arts. But even as the archmage, one must fully understand and appreciate those arts, and therefore from this point forward, Elwynn will be using those spells, if only to get a better handle on how they apply
I understand
and what the effect they have upon others.
It's just children playing hard.
The mages
I
don't
wouldn't
let us
fret
go
over
into
it.
college. They said it's not safe in there.
You alright, little girl? It is not safe to go wandering about the college.
Speak to her.
I agree. Anyway, so that is one change which Elwynn will be affecting as of now. Full use of all spells. Nilika! And obviously I'm here because of the broken Azura's star.
Stendar's mercy. You found it. Azura's star. Maybe this is my chance to make things right. I can finish Malin's work, the way we had meant to before his madness. It would mean cutting the star off from Azura. Only black souls would be able to enter it once we finished.
Only black souls would be able... And black souls bad souls? I'll think about it.
All right. But hurry. Who knows if Azura is watching us?
So, let me get this straight. He's wanting to fix it so that only black souls can enter. Let's go see what the other person's going to do with it up at the Azura shrine. So yes, Elwynn's going to have to toughen up his act, use his full contingent of spells to best effect. At the very least. Come on, Brulina. She's lagging behind as usual. Right, so the morning air hits us smack bang in the face. A bitter chill. I'm sure there's a way to get up there pretty swiftly. Somewhere around about here, in fact. There we go. I think this might be the little gap we're looking for. There is the Shrine of Azura. So, yes indeedy, Archmage Elwynn. Now some people have said, if we have a quick peek at our items, excuse me, we have the Morokai mask. Mask of the Dragon Priest Morokai, with an absolutely marvellous boon of 100% magicka regeneration rate. Extremely handy. The downside of using the mask is that it counts as armour and therefore would negate my mage armour perk. Plus, the hood in general doesn't really go too well with my robes. So, I will only be donning the mask in tricky situations. For your general exploring of the wilds, battles which aren't particularly tough, we shall just use the circlet. But if anything is particularly tricky and might require additional power, then we will don the mask. Pretty simple as that, really. And as the Archmage of the College of Winterhold, it is important to Elwynn. I think I've come the long way around here. It is important to Elwynn to be seen to be doing things for the good of the college as often as possible. And there are certain things which are left outstanding in terms of college affairs. And they, therefore, from this point forward, as we struggle to get round here, are going to be given the priority for the next few sets of updates. Because Elwynn wants to ensure that all college business is done and dusted. Hello? Where did that come from? Holy smokes, do you hear that? Like a bloody bear! But it can't be. Can it? Elwynn's supposed to be toughing up. It's quite difficult when you can't see what's going to be attacking you, is it? Hello, hello. Something wants to eat me for lunch, does it? I don't know. No? Okay, we'll keep going. Don't know where Berlina's gone. She's got lost in the... Okay, so we're going to try some of our new spells here. Anyone for a spot of frenzy? Oh, damn. Got too close. Oh, getting a bit freaky, are we? Ah, dodged out the way. Yeah! Oops, wrong spell. I think that's the wrong spell. Where's my firebolt? I haven't favorited it. Berlin, are you okay? Oh yes, Archmage Elwynn getting a little bit confused with his spell types there. Not a good start to my reign. Almost blowing up my personal assistant. Sorry about that. So yes, college business will be done as a priority. So we have a staff to retrieve for one of the students. We have Shalidor's writings to locate. Off camera we've already done a couple of odd jobs around the college, like fixing the focal points. So all of that will be a priority, and once all of the college business has been completed, then we can start to look at our own affairs and maybe consider pursuing once again the Greybeard's questline. Because Elwynn has been finding dragon walls, learning new shouts, and thinks it's about time. It's a dragon in the sky, isn't it? I thought it was a bear or something. It sounds like a dragon now. Since when is a bloody 50-foot winged beast been able to stealthily sneak upon you? And there's also Shalidor's maze as well, which we found last time, just in the labyrinthian grounds outside.
Azura's star! I knew the Lady of Twilight had sent you for a reason. Hand it over to me. I will ask Azura to restore the star to its original purity.
I don't know what's going on here. I need a moment.
I understand. Speaking to a goddess is overwhelming for many. Return when you're prepared.
So... I'm trying to bloody think here, Dragon. Give me some time to gather my thoughts, will you? So if we return to her and something with Azura is going to happen, I assume, and if we return it to Nellicar, he's going to continue somebody's work so that it can only absorb black souls. I mean, I don't really know the difference between the two, so I'm here now, Berlina. What do you think? Should I just give it to this lady here?
Azura, who led her children away from the disaster of Varenfell. You are the prophet.
Yeah. Bugger it!
Future.
Excuse me.
Are you ready for me to show Azura her star and receive her wisdom?
Yes, take it. It was a 50-50 toss between you and somebody else, but really, I don't think it matters which I give it to be honest.
I will commune with Azura.
Commune away. Is she gonna come to life?
Azura, Mother of Roses, Goddess of Dusk and Dawn, your chosen champion has returned your star to you. She wishes to speak to you herself.
What?
Please, place your hands on the altar, and you will hear her voice.
I've not been one for religion, to be perfectly frank with you, and I've never spoken with a god, so this is a first. Yeah, speak with a bloody god. What do you think I am, a fool?
Greetings, mortal.
Oh?
You have followed my guidance through the veils of twilight and rescued my star from Malin Varen.
What kind of
But
party
his
trick
soul
is this?
still resides within, protected by his enchantments. Until he is purged, my artifact is useless to you.
Okay. Then why did you remove it? You're a Daedra, aren't you?
Eventually, the star will fade back into my realm in oblivion. But I doubt you have the 100 or so years it would take to wait. No, only one option remains. I will send you inside the star.
What?
You will banish Malin's soul.
Just excuse me one moment.
Tell me when you are ready, mortal.
What? Enter inside this... Are you gonna squeeze me into that little thing, eh? This is gonna be a joke, surely. Okay, send me in.
Have faith, mortal. I will be watching over you.
Oh, this is gonna be an absolute hoot, isn't it?
My disciples have sent me a fresh soul. Good. I was getting hungry.
The flaming hell.
Why? There's something different about you.
You can't escape your fate, Malin. Yes, little game scared. You can't escape.
And who are you to challenge me? I have conquered mortality itself. I've spat in the eyes of the Daedric lords. This is my realm now. I've sacrificed too much to let you take it from me. Never should have come here.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. What the hell's happened here? This is something else. Did not expect to be doing something like this anytime recently. Oh, hold your horses! Ah! Ah! Whoa, 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 whoa! wonder if we can frenzy them. Ah! What in it? Dremora Kinval. Ah! Flaming hell, come on! Get a grip! They're multiplying, are they? Not going too well, this little escapade. Oh my god. I don't think frenzy works.